Welcome back, folks, to Let's Play Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. I'm SamuraiT-X and I'm Solid Snake. And last time we left off, we began the final day of the court proceedings with Dee Vasquez taking the stand. And so far, we knew that she didn't eat T-bone steak, she burnt it in the incinerator because the plate was bare in Studio 2. And we told Dee Vasquez couldn't hold the samurai spear. And the samurai spear is not the murder weapon. So, without further ado, we're going to present the samurai spear itself. Because, well, he was wearing a thick costume, so the steel samurai spear can't really impale a thick weapon, can it? I present my proof, the so-called murder weapon. But, that is the murder weapon. Not so fast. Remember that this spear broke during the morning action scene run-through? But someone fixed it with the spear. It was the security lady. She fixed it with duct tape. Now tell me, how is it possible for someone to stab a man who is wearing a thick costume with this through the chest? Order! Order! Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? Think about what you're... Silence! I am the one testifying here and I will be heard. Poor Edgeworth. He's really getting tortured by his own witnesses. Are you quite sane? Are you even aware of what you're saying? If the samurai spear was not the murder weapon, then pray to tell what was. How was Hammer killed? Well, Mr. Wright, can you tell us what weapon it was that used to kill Mr. Hammer? Yes we can actually. Would I make a claim like that if I couldn't tell you what the weapon was? I'm afraid your confidence can sometimes be unfounded, Mr. Wright. Very well, let's see this murder weapon then. Right, we're gonna use our trump card in this photo. As you can see, look. He's been impaled by the fence from 5 years ago, so we're going to present it. Look at this photo. What is this? Why is that Jack Hammer standing at the top of the stairs? Oh, order! Order! If I cannot have order, this trial will be suspended. Mr. Wright, what is this all about? This photograph is from 5 years ago. There was an unfortunate accident at Global Studios. This is the photo of that very accident. Not a word of this was leaked to the outside. It was a close-kept secret at the studios. What does this have to do with the current case? Mr. Edgeworth, you still can't see it? See that fool of man in this photo? See how the fence post pierced him through the chest? What? Are you saying? Yes. What happened 5 years ago has happened again. Mr. Wright, continue. It's 2:30 PM on the day of the murder. Miss Dee Vasquez meets Jack Hammer outside the Studio 2 trailer. Then she did it. She pushed Mr. Hammer off the stairs onto the fence. Just like Mr. Hammer had done himself 5 years ago. Though whether she did it on purpose or by accident, I cannot say. In other words, the victim, Mr. Hammer, he died in the same way that he caused another man to die? 5 years ago? Precisely. Ironic, isn't it? Oh, very creative, Mr. Wright. I could use a man like you on my script writing staff. You deny that what I say is true? Mr. Wright, let's say for the sake of argument that Mr. Hammer died at the trailer, as you say. Yet the body was found at Studio 1, was it not? And in the evil magistrate's costume, no less. Are you claiming that I carried the body to Studio 1 and returned to the trailer in the space of a 15-minute break? How could I have disposed of the body? The break in the meeting at the trailer lasted 15 minutes from 2:30 to 2:45. Could Jack Hammer have been pushed up the stairs to his death? Then carried into Studio 1 and placed inside his costume. There wasn't enough time. Indeed. Well, Mr. Wright, how could she have dealt with the body? Well... She had another way, obviously. She couldn't do this all on her own, so she had another way, certainly. What if she had another way to carry the body, other than her own hands? For instance... Actually, for the matter, there was no need for her to do the deed in 15 minutes. And there was a way for her to carry that body. Interesting. Let's hear it then. Mr. Wright, please show us how she carried the body. Well, she said she used the van to get to Studio 2, and Sal helped her get there. So she carried the body by using the van, nonetheless. Miss Vasquez, you carried the body to Studio 1, and you used the studio van to do it. Recall your testimony. I'm not reading this, I'm just going to give you time to read it again. See? So she basically told us what she did. You used the van to carry the body to Studio 1. Then before everyone else got there, you put the body into the magistrate's costume. Hold on, Wright. Don't forget that it was Sal Manella that drove the van. Are you suggesting that Mr. Manella was a conspirator? Well, in this case, we have to say yes. Because without his help, Dee Vasquez would be busted. And besides, Sal Manella would do anything Dee Vasquez wants, so of course he has. Of course Sal Manella has to have been the conspirator. The body had to be placed in the van and put into the costume. There's no way Miss Vasquez could have done that alone. Also, don't forget that they had to dispose of the Steel Samurai costume. They had to because it was covered in Mr. Hammer's blood. They probably burned it in that small incinerator. Well, Miss Vasquez, shall I continue? No need. You're smarter than you look, Mr. Wright. I lose, you win. It was fun. I win? I was a bit silent myself. She just admitted her defeat. Does that mean she admitted she did it? So what happens next? Don't look at me. Don't question mark me. Don't you have anything to say? What would you like me to say? Huh? I lost? Something like that? She just did say that. I just said that. Well, wait, so you mean Dee Vasquez, so it was you? You killed Jack Hammer? Wow, this silence is very awkward. What can I say? Huh? Are you sure I did? Mr. Wright, we just engaged in a battle of wits, and the result of that battle, you proved the possibility that I murdered Hammer. Right! But that is only a possibility. Proof is another thing altogether. You lack decisive proof, Mr. Wright. What? Order! Mr. Edworth, your thoughts? Of course, is that the witness says? Certainly, it does seem likely she did it, but there's no proof. Edworth isn't sure. Well, I came here as a witness today. If you've got no more questions, I'll be leaving. What do I do now? Well, what can we say? Well, we're gonna leave for the next video. When we come back, folks, we will we'll have no choice. We'll have a choice to pick and see what we have to do. Until then, thanks for watching. Catch you guys later. See ya.